Good morning, Tenno. Hope everybody is well. It is Saturday, February 15th. Yikes. Halfway through the month. And yet it feels like it's been 7 years. I wish. Alright, my dearies. We've got a lot to do. Kind of. Boop. Hello, everybody. I have been running a poll on the channel, in the Discord, and apparently people want to see at least the first time we stop by every node. So we'll be doing that. Oof, I gotta get working on this. Ooh, donate to the Laverian.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna jump into a Laverian. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time there. Let's go donate to Avara. Thankfully, you don't have to donate a specific amount.
Hello there. So, first time then. Drusus Laverian. Welcome to my humble cabinet of curiosities. Drop any donations in the little box. Now, the Laverian is a bit of a work in progress, but please do look around. I only ask you be gentle with the collection. The displays are quite valuable, quite rare. And some may still be armed.
We will, at some point, that is not today,
That's fine.
go through a bunch of the Laverians and do the whole experience. We'll probably do that, probably on a day when I'm not feeling great and we're just looking for things to do that are simple and comfortable, because that's a great way to do those. We also have some new colors on our gear. We're working on Nightwave. What do we got? Suspend 5 or more enemies in the air with heavy slam melee. It's dual cold damage. Ropey's going to be difficult. We can still do invasions. Can't do any nightmares right now. For those wondering, why can't you do any nightmares right now? Because nightmares will only show up for planets that you have cleared all of the nodes of. So right now, we don't have any of those. Which means we don't have anything to do with that anyway. Alright, so let's go ahead and put cold on a number of our things. If we have it. I don't think I have cold for this gun. Nope. What about this one? Yes, we do. So we're going to take the Shocking Touch off. Go ahead and put True Steel on in the meantime. Yes, it's not quite as good. Actually, we want that one. Heavy attack efficiency. Lied. Killing blow. There we go. So we got to do our cold damage with our hammer. Alright, what else we got? Still have Anku, which is our Helminth Charger. Although I have a bunch of great colors for myself, not so much for here. Because we did pick up our, get that color. I don't have any armor. There. Alright, so we've got some invasions we need to do for Nightwave. What do we have up? Yes, I know I still need to finish demos. We're not gonna be quite great at that, so nah. So we're gonna go back and do pretty much all of the nodes, because people want to see them. Apparently. If you don't, make sure you hop over to the Discord and vote.
This is a rescue mission. We need to find and liberate the hostage before any harm comes to them.
It's a very vague concept of before harm comes to them. Because they're not actually in danger right this second. I need a real big group if we're going to get the suspended.
We can't leave without rescuing the prisoner. Keep searching.
In mid-air, but that's what we've got for our cold kills, so... Oh. Occasionally, puppy, you killing things and not letting me kill them is a problem. Silly puppy. We're also still trying to max out weapons. Oh, right. I almost forgot. We actually have qualified for an MR test, and I don't remember what the MR4 test is, so I'll take a peek here in a minute. That way I kind of know what we're going into.
Keep going. Nobody knows you're here.
I think they absolutely know I'm here.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Loot, getting rid of some enemies. Excuse you. Should have put my doggo on, like, follow, basically. Yeah, you can stop that. Appreciate it. Yeah, unfortunately it's got to be 5 simultaneously raised, otherwise this would be a lot easier. Rude. Duh. More affinity. Needs to always check up here. Tragor is not my favorite melee. Like, it hits hard, but it is slow and cumbersome. And vaguely problematic. So. Oop. Which, when you have a pet that is a little eager and kill happy like mine, makes it a little bit difficult. Okay, there's a scanny up ahead. Up here. Got
Stay
it.
focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Didn't mean to put the glyph out, but not going to be upset about it. Alright, so that's our 4 out of 5 for Mecury. Ah, did not work. You can stop that. How dare. Puppy. I know you like to murder, but could you not? Could you didn't? Okay, cool. So our rifle is now maxed. Means we're gonna switch over to the secondary. We're only at rank 14 with that one. So plenty to do. Hi. Like, the big problem, honestly, is because we're on such a low-level mission, they're very spaced out. Which means they are hella surly. And honestly, on a weapon like Fragor, you want large groups that you can just kind of hit through. Cool. Because once, this is very much one of the weapons that if you can get it going, all the better. Okay. One-off taps are problematic for it. There we go. Now, again, the upside is that we are getting more cold kills because people showed up. So, not gonna be too upset about that. Yes, yes, I see all of you over there. How nice of you. Hi, friendos. Aw. Puppy. Let me hit things with my hammer.
Marines inbound.
Ooh. Thank you. Now, in later stages where I'm a little less worried about getting all of the kills and or getting all of the loot, you will see me race through this. Because then it is far more about how fast can we get through than about making sure we get everything. Hit him with the hammer.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I'm pretty sure I approached him. Alright. Fragor leveled. Leveling. Hello, Pelham. Yes, wakey wakey, Tenno. Big, slow, dumb hammer. Okay, ways you can make this weapon better. Put a max level Fury on it. Fury increases your attack speed. Things like reach, which give you a farther obvious reach with the weapon. Also, just not using it. I mean, one of the many secret chambers full of loot. I recommend you find as many of them as you can. After a while, you'll start being able to figure out where they are and on which tiles, because they do not show up every time that we encounter that tile. Oops. Your shield did not help you. Oh. Watching them fly, though, when you hit them with this is hilarious. Now, ways that you can also maximize some XP if you are looking to level something quick. Take off all your other weapons. That way it's not being split among multiple categories. Like right now, I'm leveling multiple things, so I want to constantly be leveling stuff. That was rude. That is why my dog ate your face. Let's see what we got. Looks like it's gonna be a container back there, probably. Nope. So if you look, there are a couple of explosive things like that. Let you into secret little chambers like this. They're just full of loot. Like another 2,000 affinity from that one chest. Back out. One, two, three. I saw another one of you back here. Aw. Puppy got him. Should see if I have a stance on Puppy or if he's just that belligerently attacky. Because it could be either one. I don't remember. Okay.
The path to greatness is walked
So
one
the Xmas one is a really good one to get because it is a weekly and it repeats. But also because it gives you a lot of Nightwave points. Thank you, robot in the background. That's the way that's supposed to work. Puppy trips them, and then I hit them. Puppy's just a little too good at killing them sometimes. Alright. Alright, so this little area has a couple of ways around it. You can go through the door over there, you can go through the pipes over here. Come on. There's only 4 of you. It is unfortunate, because I needed 5. Alright, what else? There's also a way to hack that open so that the cart moves. I didn't see a point in doing that right now. You can hack that one to get that cart to move, or you can just go around the side. I generally, honestly, prefer to go around the side. You'll start developing your own patterns for how to get through tiles pretty quickly. Got 4.
You are approaching a holding area. Be careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
So now, this is normally where I prefer to have a stealth frame. Ooh, I forgot that that was a thing. Like, if that guy down there spots me, they will try. Ooh, any of those people spot me. They will start trying to kill the hostage. But I can also do things like that, where I find secret tunnels in, and we just drop into the holding zone.
Come on. Watch yourself.
Negative. That's empty. Okay, so now we gotta be a little careful.
Here are the holding cells.
We don't get spotted.
Search each one for the hostage.
Pretty much from this point on, we are not going to be clearing the map. We are going to be running. We're going to get our person. We're going to unlock the door, and we're going to get the heck out. Always this door.
I'm in your debt, Tenno.
All
Let's
right.
go home.
You've located the hostage. Escort the prisoner to the extraction point, and I'll take care of the rest.
Okay.
I can fight too. Give me a
No,
weapon.
you don't need to fight. You need to keep up. Almost. We're almost enough people there. And by that, I mean we almost had enough people to get the, hit people to hover. Ooh, maybe here? Nope. Still not enough. Boo! Come on. Could we not? Hit the wall and then get stuck. Alright. That's fine. They can set off the alarm. We're already there.
The captive has been secured.
Ta-da.
You've done your part, Tenno. We'll take it from here.
Now let's see if we have another primary weapon to equip. But before we do that, we'll take a look at whatever Mastery Rank 4 is. Let's see. I just need to know what the test is. Oh, yeah, no, we're fine. I think this is the... Yeah, I think we're fine. We'll take the weapons we've got now. Worst case scenario, if you do screw up your master rank, one, I usually recommend practice them first, especially if you've never seen them before. Number two, if you screw it up, you wait 24 hours and you can try it again. It's not like you're stuck. So. Very bright. Much ow.
You have proven your skills with weapons, Tenno. But what of your endurance?
What of it?
Can you survive this onslaught?
Yes. Oh, it's melee only. Should have brought a different weapon. Technically, I don't have to kill them. I don't even have to fight them if I don't want to. I could run around and just hide from things. Because I'm pretty sure that these don't count for our kills. But I might be able to get... Ooh, I wonder if I can get enough... Maybe. Need to get at least 5 of them together. Nope. Still no. We'll keep trying. We got another 30 seconds, so... Yeah, it's not propelling them up. I don't think I have a good mod for it anyway. Boop. Boop. Ba-doop. Ba-doop. Boop. 7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yeah. No powers, melee only, survival. 4 is pretty simple.
Performance. This test is now complete. Mission complete.
Ta-da.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Yay, rank 4. We have more new mail? Or was it just that? It was just that. Okay. Cool. Alright. We gotta go take a look, see about changing our primary. See if there's anything that we built on the table, because I don't remember. Doesn't look like it. I need more plastids before we can make boar. But we can make the Gorgon. Now, you have a limited number of weapon slots, but you don't want to get rid of every basic weapon that you have. One, there are a number of things like incarnins that you get later on that can apply to a lot of the low-level basic weapons. But on top of that, some of the weapons are needed to make other weapons. For example, Let me see here. Primary weapons that I'm not going to get rid of. Boltor, Keranos, Dragoon, Gorkata, Latron, Miter, and the Mutilis Ceranos, which is a fancy, fancy bow. I think you need the Ceranos to make the Mutilis Ceranos, and then you need the Mutilis Ceranos to make, I think, the Proboscis Ceranos. I have a list for a reason. But it's why you don't want to get rid of all of the basic weapons. Anything that's a Mark 1, though, go ahead and feel comfortable getting rid of it when you don't need it. I'm keeping my bow, but that's just because right now it is the only bow I've got, and I don't want to get rid of it. In fact, until the boar is done, we're going to put the bow back on. And we're going to go ahead, and now that we've got new colors, ooh, I think we're still going to change that, though. Nope, that was not the color I wanted to do. It is that one. I lied. We'll go ahead and put that one on the green, because we can. And we're going to move this to maybe there? I lied. I think we'll switch. That was green once. Let's switch this to the raspberry. Yeah, that's good. Alright, so mostly we need to focus on our secondary and our melees right now. Ooh, that melee. Oh, but let's go ahead and see. I don't have a cold. Okay. I need to quit clicking out of it before I'm actually prepared to click out of it. Okay. So we did successfully complete
Nora is all about incentivizing.
killing Xmas. Haven't gotten the deep impact yet. Cold's almost done, actually. Just general missions, general kills, nightmares.
Let's get back to it.
Also, if you've got a weekly that you know you're not going to finish, go ahead and start it anyway, because it can come back around in what they call a recovered state, so that if you have finished other things in the week, you get ones from the week previous. So you can make up missions that you didn't succeed on. This one's just a capture. We know this one pretty well. Although here on Mecury, it's going to look a little different.
We received intel that somebody vital to enemy operations is here. Find them and capture them.
Still got to get our kills in, so we're still going to try. That done. Oh, I see them. Now they're gonna run.
We cannot let our target know we're here. Track them down quickly.
Come
You
here.
found a target. Capture them quickly before they escape.
Get back here. Got him.
Success.
Cool.
The captive is safely in our hands. Congratulations, Tenno.
Now, one of the things I've always wondered is why can they teleport the guys that are resisting out, but can't teleport our people that we're rescuing out once we get to them? That is a thing I've never understood. You'd almost think you have to drag the capture target instead of the rescue. So much loot up here. Come on.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
We're not going to stay for all of the loot, because that would be silly. We are still trying to get our kills. I went the wrong way. Now we're in here, and there are people to kill, so. Thank you. Come again. How many people are out there, do you think? 5, maybe? Nope. This way. Get back here. Ooh. Did I get it? No. Rude. Again, I don't know if I can right now. Like I said, I'm beginning to think that the fragor that I've got is not modded well enough to be able to do it. So I'll have to check on that, because I don't remember. Had to get that overhead strike. Also, don't be afraid to jump. Take the jump. Take the chance every time. Alright, we need 10 more kills with the hammer. Yeah, because they're not going up. And that's kind of what I need them to do to pull off that suspend. Almost there. There we go. Cold kills complete. Which means right now we're just going to go. Slideys.
Mission complete.
Cool.
Excellent work, Tenno.
Fragor's level 24. That's good. Closer to not needing it. If you're ever trying to see how close you are to your next mastery rank, I'll show you how to get to that real quick. Hit the escape button. Go down to profile. Go to my profile. You can mouse over here and see what you've got left. Like right now, I am 17,000 XP or affinity away from another mastery rank. Okay. Spy mission for a syndicate. Ooh. Yeah, we can clear the node that way. Means we're going to take a little bit more time. Because we're going to look for all of the syndicate medallions.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and steal any
I
intelligence
almost
files
always
you
leave
find.
them there.
Will you help
We're
us,
also
Tenno?
going to
And
make
our
that
cause?
bigger. I'm going to be focusing on secondary weapon and melee kills to try to increase the affinity we're getting
Keep
from those
moving.
things.
None of the scanners have detected you.
None of the scanners have detected us yet.
Tenno, be on the lookout for increased security measures.
Oh, I should have looked at
The enemy
my
would
weapon a
rather
little bit
destroy
more.
their data than let it get into our hands.
I'll take some time when we get out of here to take a look at the fragor. See if we can't make it so that it will do the lift thing that we want. So, if you're on New Loca, this is one of the items you're looking for when you're doing syndicate missions. They show up on your map as loot icons. Rude. Forgot to open that. I was standing right next to it. Need to open the locker. I honestly might focus on melee just because that way we can get rid of this thing faster. Sensor bar. No thank you. Nope, not cleared over here yet.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is there? Right now. I also should have put on an affinity booster if I had been smart. And some RT. Affinity booster not necessary, will make things go faster though. Ta-da! Also, a valid way of killing people is just exploding the barrels they're stupidly standing next to. Careful, you're likely to hurt yourself. Okay. They get so hung up on my pet that they don't see me come in with the big old hammer. Alright. Here's another one. Now normally, I do not go with New Loka. Partly because I don't generally like New Loka. Some of their rhetoric is very squidgy. However, they have things I want. Now, once you complete a syndicate, there is absolutely nothing stopping you from unfriending, basically, and stopping to work with that syndicate. Don't feel like if you pick somebody and you find out that they're awful later, that you can't switch, because you can't. You can actually end up running all 6 syndicates, just not simultaneously. The best I've been able to do so far was 5 that were in the positive. I was not gaining rep with all 5 at the same time. That is impossible.
You're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms now, and they will start destroying the data.
Right, that's the one that does not open. Okay, so one way is to go through there. And if you have the ability to do so, like you're on Avara with her infiltration mod, you're welcome to do so. Next option is to go through here. Now, be very careful because hitting any of those laser beams will trigger the alarm. There are people below us. I'm trying to see who... Okay, it is a sensor drone. Means as long as we're quick and stay out of its line of sight, we're fine.
Data extracted.
Alright,
They won't
now
know it's gone.
we can go kill the drone. There's also still loot up there, which I'm curious about because it can, from time to time, be It's just a box. Okay. Yes, that's fine today. Boo. Oh well. It's just a generic box. We don't actually have to go after it. But now, we've got this path that we can go up and not have to worry about anything. If we had wanted to avoid detection completely, that's how you get out. Boop, 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 boop. Come on.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Yeah.
Watch yourself.
I'm not getting the
Premier
lift
on the
I
way.
need from the hammer. I'll take that. Thank you. Rude. Arsenic and Mire are the worst. Ooh, heavy trauma. Impact for melee. Shock. That might go really well on the giant hammer. And for those of you on TikTok, just yell hammer in the appropriate voice. Because y'all know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I saw you down there, Jadex. I don't play with that. There's another one. What do we got? Yeah. I wanted to use the hammer primarily, but it's so slow. Such a problem. Ooh. Cephalon fragment. This should finish off the Mercury Cephalon fragment for us. And I almost missed a seed right there. So, what is with the seeds and the other medallions? What it is it is a type of currency that is specific to that syndicate. You can then turn those in on top of your normal rep at one of the syndicate points in a relay. Helps you be able to buy things faster. So if you don't have time or want to run the missions that are available, you can turn in your syndicate medallions. Or if you need just like a little bit more, it's a great way to do it. Rude. And especially when you are early on doing syndicate stuff, it's kind of the easiest way, in my opinion, to get yourself some rep built up. Because you get special rep for the mission. And then you get rep for the medallions. Boo, boo, boo. Alright. Ta-da. Hammer. 500 enemies. Cool. Hi, Sworn!
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Thank you for gifting another sub, my dude. Seth White, make sure you say thank you. Night Sworn, you are awesome. if a little crazy. No! Oh. Hate him. Why do I especially hate Arsenaxi? Because they're jerks. But they give me more people to kill, so... You know, it's a thing, I guess. I really do need to remember to buy Affinity Booster after this. I can word, I swear. I said no. You will auto-reload when your clip runs out and you go to use your weapon again. If you want to reload in between, hit the R button. If you're using a controller, I can't help you. I never learned the controller commands for this game. Break the things. Ooh, shiny. Okay. This will be a tower. I can see it's got at least 2 arc traps. Probably 2 sensor drones. Now, the way I generally deal with this is stay the heck away from them. Trying to see the drone. Okay, yeah. There's one beneath me. Frequently, there's loot up there. Ooh, I didn't mean to fall in yet. Okay, I got very lucky there. So you can go through the roof. But if you are not careful, you will trigger that every single time. I was trying to get into a position where I could shoot it from the outside on the far side. And I'll show you where that tends to show up. If I can make it over here or even up top, I can frequently get it, and it will, as long as you shoot that one, it will take the other one down as well. Alright, let's take a look around just in case. Yes, even on this map, which is a pain, there are a bunch of hidden back passages that you can go through. Arc trap. Really annoying. Not as problematic on this frame as it is on several of my other frames. Rude. That's why I came back, because I was pretty sure there was a seed in that room. There are always 8 of the medallions in the room. There are a number of things you can do to find them.
You are surrounded by Grineer Marines.
If you have the right airship, or landing ship rather, you have an ability. I'm trying to remember what it's called. There's an ability that you get from one of the landing ships where you can launch air support charges that will help you locate loot. There's also a Helminth ability when you get to the Helminth creature on your ship that you can do that with. But you can put that one on just individual frames. And it doesn't cost you, call it air support charges, it just costs you energy. Okay. Oop. People. Hit you with a hammer. Said no, Infinity just laying in the hallway like that. Don't mind me. Ta-da. Also, our companion is still leveling up, so part of why I don't mind letting him just run a little rampant. There's another seed. So that's 7. Stealth kill with that giant hammer. Because why not? Boop. There we go. Big hammer. Big, dumb, slow hammer. Sorry. Still just ranting about it. Because it's here, and it annoys me. And yes, I know I didn't have to use it, but I need to level it, and it's going to bother me. So I usually pick whatever the most annoying weapon I have to level is, and level that first, so I can get it over with. Alright. That cannon will kill you from time to time, if you're not careful. All of the lasers. Alright, so we've got... Okay, I think I know what room we're in.
The target console is nearby.
Now there
If
is
you
going to
trigger the
be...
alerts now,
Yep.
the enemy will start destroying data.
You want to make sure that that thing is far enough away that it's not going to trigger you, or on you rather. We're also just going to stand here and let it run itself back. Or a puppy can take care of it. Alright, works for me. One. In higher level missions, there's another one of those scanny bots right up here. And he's a jerk, like always. You can get rid of arc traps just by shooting them or hitting them with an AoE attack. And I always recommend, if you're in this mission and you're on a syndicate, check these upper areas. Sometimes they will have a medallion.
Excellent work. A clean extraction with no...
Always, always, always.
We have everything we came
I'm
for.
glad I get to do this, honestly. You can always check it out on the VOD or over on YouTube. There's a reason that I put these up on a playlist for people to find later. Alright, so now we're getting out of here. We've still got one more medallion to keep an eye out for, which is good. There's usually one kind of on the way out. So even if you don't get any of the others, you should be able to find one or two. Rude. There it is. Aha. Now we're still going to pick up a lot of the loot on the way out because we still very much need it. Who in there? Right? It was that guy, wasn't it? He gets shot in the head. get a good enough hit counter combo. That's the other thing you want to do with your melee. Combo. Alright. Before we fully exit, there's loot up here. I know it. And some guys. Quick, rifle through their pockets. This isn't D&D, that's tomorrow. There we go. Alright, for those of you wondering, the alerts that are popping up in the bottom right corner of the screen are for the Belly of the Beast event that is going on right now. I am nowhere near ready to take that on. It is a good place, though, that if you're farming Jade or any of her weapons, to go do those things. I think you need access to Uranus to get the whole effect. But the other things you can buy using volatile modes that you can get out of the missions. Alright. Good news is that also... No, I am not on Jupiter. I am not to that ring. Okay, there's an interception, an assassination. We're going to come over here and do this mobile defense. Ugh. Caffeine.
This is a mobile defense mission. You must deliver payloads and defend a number of locations while I break into the
Now,
network.
good news.
Be
It's
prepared for
infested.
heavy resistance.
They're squishy
I can't do
in
this without
comparison. I should have taken the cold off and put the fire mods back on. Yes, yes. Now you're all very angry. So nice of you.
This will only get more difficult. Get to a
I keep
terminal
trying to remind myself
and
to do
prepare for
things
enemy
in between the
resistance.
missions, and then I completely forgot. Alright. Slow down for a minute after this, so I can remember to process.
Multiple
all of the
biosignatures
things.
detected. We've got infested incoming.
No. Infested? You don't say, Mom. I couldn't tell from all the spores. Occasionally I get snarky with Mom. She doesn't appreciate it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
That. Oh, I know what. I know what I'm seeing on the map. There is a small area down here. Can't really turn down the raw affinity when we find it. It's just too good. How nice for you, little creepy crawler. Okay, it looks like there is a fighter frame fragment. Save that 3 times fast. Fighter frame, for those wondering, is a game within the game. Oh, is it finally time? Welcome, Stalker! he's mad at me because I killed somebody. I don't even remember who. Oh, of the jackal. Now, unfortunately, at this level, I am still very squishy, so, this will not be fun for me. Let's go with this. Where are you? Back there, completely. Yep. Shielded. And down. We got the Blind Justice stance, which is really nice. And Blueprint for Dread. Give us this day our daily dread. And the Stalker Sigil. Very nice. I appreciate you.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Dread is one of the more common drops, but it's one of 3 Stalker-specific weapons. You also have Hate, which is his lovely, lovely scythe that he hits you with. And Despair, which is a set of throwing knives. I used Hate for a long time as my primary weapon. As my primary melee. Because, it was too good. Stalker can show up in almost anything, and almost anywhere. And will generally be mad that you killed somebody that he was, you know, that was big and important. Always amuses me who he chooses to pick, and, you know, in general, he just hates Tenno. Other things that you can get from Stalker to drop, besides things like specialty mods, will be things like the Smoking Body Ephemera, which is now going to probably take me another ton of time to get, and I will be very irritated by it. No, I'll probably be fine. It'll happen eventually. You kill him enough times, you can get it. Because if I remember correctly, it's not tradable. The items that are and are not tradable always are odd. Most basic non-prime weapons are not tradable. Notice how I said the word most in that statement. It is a very important distinction. You will come across very weird weapons that are tradable. Like the Cinta from Duviri, which is a bow that you can only get by doing puzzles, is tradable in its entirety from the blueprint on down to every single part. The Wolf Sledge, which is the weapon of the Wolf of Saturn VI, which was one of the first Nightwave enemies, like, they're the big bads. He had a very special hammer that he would hit you and beat you over the head with. You can now still see it in some of the later game stuff. That is still tradable, and you can get now with the use of the beacons that you can buy during Nightwave. I don't actually need to kill everybody, because trust me, they will come for us. But I've just been trying to get the loot, mostly. Alright, so we're going this way, and now to this way, and in this way.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Oh, Space Mom. Oh, it's a J-Dex knife. No, that's actually a pain in my butt if we don't hit him quick. So when you're carrying the little console thing for these missions, remember you can only use your melee or your secondary, because your primary takes 2 hands to fire. And if you switch to your primary, it will drop the item you're carrying. Ooh, fracturing wind. That's going to be a punchy one. Not a huge fan of those. That's a lie. Some of them I am. Some of them are just not great, though. Go. One of these days, I'll actually get fetch for my stupid helmet. Do y'all mind? I am trying to get some loot here. Thank you. Ooh, helmet claws are level 29. Very nice. Rude.
Here is a terminal.
This is
Get me
definitely
in
not my
and get
favorite
ready
one.
to defend.
I get a few more of the containers. And then we'll actually get on with the mission.
I'm in, Tenno. This will
Hey,
take a
we got the
moment.
heavy slam. I think the problem was that I was just trying to hit too big of things with it. Back to small quick fires. And hitting things with big hammers. Ta-da! Presents. Oh. Yep. This is why you can't really walk away, which sucks.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
Come on, Ma. Work a little faster, please. Yeah, you can stop that anytime. Wah. Rude. Ta-da. I said no-er.
All data logs indicate that there is an broken artifact somewhere here. Get to it
Yeah,
now.
of course
Defend
there
it,
is.
and then we can leave.
Alright.
Artifact found. Defend it until the extraction team arrives.
While that's getting into place, we'll do some loot pickups. Alright, it's in place. So now we
I'm
gotta
in,
come down
Tenno.
here.
This will take a moment. Heavy infestation ahead.
Yep. I said no. Thankfully, the hammer is real big, so it can hit on both sides, basically. 26 out of 30. Remember, most of your weapons are going to go to 30. I say most because there's always some that don't. At least at this point, your weapons will, for the most part, go to 30. You generally don't have to worry about them going higher until you see a weapon called Paracesis, or you start dealing with the Liches. If you are dealing with those, then that's a slightly different deal. Or, you know, Sisters of Parvos. Same deal. Crawlers are awful! They're literal ankle biters.
The odds were against us, Tenno, but we did it. Mission complete.
So now we can escape. Go that away. Yeah, y'all can chase me, it's fine. So this is a less than typical mobile defense. I believe it might just be here that we see this particular setup for it. I don't remember.
Well executed.
Money is power. Try to earn your first mill. Yeah, that's normal. Let's see if we can set the dread to go. Three new mods out of that. I think they're all 2 out of 3 are stances, which is nice. Okay. First, we're gonna set up. Ooh, we can set the bow to go too. Primary. Second, we could set kunai to go. Let's start with the bow. Yes. Then we'll build the kunai. The secondary thrown weapon. So we have a full new set of weapons to go. We need plastids for a dread. So, won't. We need plastids for bow or for dread and boar. Now, one of the things that you probably saw is if you go in here or anywhere in the foundry or the codex, and you want to mouse over a resource. So like here, Morphix. Location, Mercury, Mars, Phobos, Europa, and Pluto. So if I know that I want to farm plastids, I have to look at Phobos, Saturn, Uranus, Pluto, and Eris. Phobos is going to be the closest one on that list. And I think before we go to Phobos, we have to finish Heart of Deimos. I think. Okay. Reminds me. Bob-on, we still need a control module. And those are only found on Europa, Neptune, and the Void. Now, that's where you can generally get them. That does not mean that is the only place you can find it. Sometimes you will be given things by someone when you log in. Darvo is very common for giving you weird things that you're nowhere near. What else do we have on Mercury? We have a survival. Sure, why not? Oh, wait, no! Aha, caught it. So it's an infested survival. So we're gonna go put fire on our our hammer instead of cold. Because I have molten impact. I think we're gonna go ahead and see about upgrading. It's most of our money, but yeah, that's fine. It's entirely too important for us to make that thing go fast. because it annoys me. How is our puppy? Puppy's at 27. Did we get any new mods for puppy? Our claws are maxed. Okay, no. No new mods, which is unfortunate. Okay. So we did get some things we can buy back here. So there are a couple of weapons we can grab, so we're going to grab... Yeah, we are going to grab all 3 of them. Looks like the dark sword is going to be the first one we can make. Oh, right. Still mastery locked. What is... I have to be MR8. So rude. Fine. Won't even let me buy it.
For Nora to say goodnight.
Super rude. Alright. That was not the other thing I wanted to look at. This was... We're going to go ahead and buy a 3-day affinity booster. Ooh, the Emerald Renewal Bundle. The Dragonstone Renewal Bundle. Noble Opal Collection. All of the new skins. I'm going to go ahead and buy a... We'll buy a 7-day. Not a gift. Just for ourselves. Alright. To Mecury. We're gonna try to finish at least one planet.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep
Wrong
the
button.
infested busy.
Alright.
The infested are releasing toxic spores into the area. The emergency life support I am delivering is your only chance for survival.
There we go. That's more what we were hoping for. Remember to level up your
Fallen
mods.
enemies will drop crucial life support. Be on the lookout.
Now, we also want to make our way towards the life support module, just in case. Love smashy whack-a-mole. When we actually can swing this thing more than once every 10 seconds, I don't mind the fraggle.
Tenno, prepare for life support.
There we go. Do not ever be afraid to just also run straight for the life support module and hang out there. There's absolutely nothing wrong with doing it that way. The only reason I'm not is because I'm also trying to farm all of this stuff.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the
But
area.
I can already tell you I should head
Activating
over
it
there.
will buy you more time.
I generally don't start popping them until I'm at like 30 or 40%. Sometimes I'll go at 50, but... Whee! Honestly, we might stand a little bit more than the base minimum here. We'll see. If I can just whack-a-mole my way through this and get a ton of affinity for it, no reason reason not to.
Get ready for a capsule.
Not doing anything super special.
Another life support capsule is now available.
Also, things to remember about survival missions. Your loot table is different based on how many minutes you are in the mission. First 5 and 10 mission checkpoints are on your A rotation, so the most basic loot table. If you make 15, you get a pull off of the B rotation loot table. If you go a full 20, you get the C rotation. Generally, this is where a lot of the rarer or more difficult items to get are. Not always, but usually. Alright, so like we're at 47. Lowering. I think if we go below 40, I'll grab. Yep. So we'll hit the first one.
Life support activated. I've delivered another life support capsule.
You definitely want to pick frames for survivals that have efficiency and resistances based on whatever you're going up against. Like, I am getting messed up because of that little poison nonsense right there.
Our operative is making progress.
Alright, so we just picked up a 2,000 credit cachet. We are at now 28 on our melee weapon. I don't think I'm gonna stay in the entire... I feel like that's a bad call. If we had a group and I were doing it that way, where we were getting a lot of affinity from our companions, I would consider it. We have so many other nodes to get to. For the most part, you also can kind of follow the life support modules to see where and what direction it's going to want you to go in the long run. Because generally they will point towards the exit. Generally.
Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
So now we only have 2 more nodes. We have an interception on Odin and an assassination of Captain 4. I'm trying to remember. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and open it. Alright, so the big thing about this particular one, you want to pick a place and stand on it. Multiple people on the same location will make it go faster. But if everybody stays on their own, if you have a team of 4 and they just go stand on it,
Tower online.
oh, it makes life so much easier. So like if I just stay around here, we won't lose C. That'll be a...
Control. Keep fighting.
Or, if it does get taken, I'll be able to reclaim it very quickly. And that is generally what I recommend people do, is just pick a point and stay on it. Like, these guys keep running around to all of the locations. It's not worth it. Pick one. Like there. If they would stop running around, we would not really have that happen as much. The more locations you hold, the faster it ticks up your amount. Now, do I have it easy because it doesn't look like a lot of dudes are spawning over here right now? Yeah. Yeah, I do. But I'm able to kind of help contain some of the other areas too by watching the crossways. I don't need to go kill everything. Will I help out if I need to? Sure. But like, while they're dealing with that, I can come over here and smash these dudes. Come on. But like every time they go running by, you notice that one of the other locations gets vaguely overwhelmed because they're not taking care of their point. Don't be that guy. Be a team player. Don't make it where you have to be the one to kill everything. No? See, nobody's on B, so B and A are both being attacked right now.
You must recapture it. The enemy have captured a tower.
And now they're going for D, because they're swarming. I can.
We have lost control of a tower.
Now, why am I not going after the other ones? Because if you notice, every time that we do that, they swarm a different tower, like mine. Now,
None alive. Clear out the
before I go
remaining
kill
enemy
everybody,
forces.
I'm gonna ignore most of these guys. Because I want to go pick up loot that dropped at the other locations.
The enemy have deployed fierce reinforcements. Are you willing to stay and decode more messages?
Nope. Not interested, but thank you.
I have detected another message incoming. Capture and decode the signal.
Now, again, that's
Good work today.
unlimited,
Not
so
only
you
have
can
we
stay in
decoded
there
the
as much as
enemy
you want to,
transmissions,
and
we
keep
have also
going.
disrupted their communications.
Ah. Thanks for the resubscribe, Elidex. 67 months is a long time. I've been doing this for a while. Cool, cool, cool. I'm gonna leave the group open though because we're gonna go back to Mecury and we're gonna go kill Captain Vor. Yeah, you, Vor, you're not wrong.
Captain Vor has lived under
My tiny
suspicion
little-
of possessing Orokin technology
That looks like a
grants him
Hydra?
powerful abilities.
I think.
We cannot allow this. Get to his
Ah,
location
missed.
and eliminate him. War is feared across the system. Do not underestimate him.
I'm not gonna underestimate him, but I don't have to like him.
The assassination target is nearby. Seek and destroy.
Okay. Whee! Again, do the jump. What's the worst that happens? You miss? Oh, I think they got lost. Alright. There we go. I think he figured out which direction to go.
Marines inbound.
Hit him with the hammer. Very smash, much wow.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Up the stairs, through the door. There we go. That was a lot of guys. When it comes to a lot of the assassination targets, I don't take my time to clear. It's just not worth it.
You're making this too easy.
Are we, Vor? Really? There he is.
Foolish Tenno, do you realize your Lotus has...
Ah, do you realize your Lotus has sent you to die? No, she has not. But thank you for... Alright, so he puts up a shield.
Assassination target is here. Wipe them out.
You have to fight his minions. Ah!
Straight through the Rainier.
Yeah, about that.
This will hurt.
Oh, I'm sorry. Did that hurt? He said this will hurt, and then he got hurt. Ooh, the Cronus blueprint.
Now
Nice.
get to extraction.
Ooh, there's a fighter frame. We're gonna scan. We're running short on our scanners, so we gotta be careful about... Oh, there we go. Rhino unlocked. Come on. It is possible to jump this. Aha, right. It's not that one. So, there are 3 doors on this particular platform. There's one up, one down, and one kind of back hidey hole. We want the down one. Eh. Ta-da! There we go.
They won't be bothering us anymore. Let's get out of here.
Kill the boss of Mecury. Which we did. Oh, our companion looks like he got to level... Anku got to level 30. Fragor is... That's so annoying. Just under. So we're gonna go ahead and leave the squad. Back. Communication. What do we got in our inbox? Triumph over Captain Vor was impressive, but your journey has only begun. Our enemies are abundant and their strength continues to grow. Your skills are formidable, but the outlying planet regions are fraught with peril. Skill alone will not keep you alive. Accept this gift of 25,000 credits. The market contains powerful weapons and items that will serve you well. Expand your arsenal and fight to restore the balance within the system. Lotus. Nice. So a little bit of extra cash. Reminder that not everything in the arsenal requires credits in game. Some of them do require platinum, which costs real world money.
Oh yeah.
But there are in-game ones that you can get and then farm. So don't feel like you ever have to do the monies.
That's all we
just
have
that it is an
for.
option. Alright. So we picked up the Cronus, which is also a lovely, lovely weapon. Strong blade forged using ceramics. What else? Still need to get a control module. What did we get? Okay. So... Alright, I wanted to change out as much as I love my puppy. Because I do. Sometimes he's annoying. Go ahead and fix his appearance. Nope. Switch that. Go with the accents are in green. Nope, I lied. That's a weird placement of that color. Okay, so secondary. Secondary could be green. That works. Let's go ahead and take a look. What do we got? Equipment. Not gear. Weapons. Let's look at weapons. Hide items without blueprints is a great thing. So, the Furus that we've been using can become the Acfurus, or the Afurus. If you look at the blueprint, you need 2 Furuses and an Oricon cell to make it. Same with the Ak Bronco, the Ak Lex, the Axani. Mostly I'm just flipping through. These are all things we'll need to buy. Anything from here up is mastery locked, which is a little annoying, but not impossible. Okay. And we'll also take a look at our... Oop, wrong thing. Our other weapons. There we go. Upgrade. I don't think I've got... Yeah, we don't have any mods for any of those things, so that's fine. So where are we going now? Probably back to Venus. What am I missing? I'm missing Malta. That's it? We're finishing a second planet. 'Cause I can.
You must provide cover for a lone Tenno operative. Set off the alarms and keep the infested busy.
There.
A steady stream of toxic spores is being released into the area. Hold on.
Very rude of
Emergency
them.
life support is inbound.
Go ahead and move towards... Not this room.
Fallen enemies will drop crucial life
This is
support.
not one of my
Be
favorite
on the
rooms.
lookout.
Mostly because it's entirely too easy to get into a stream of flow and then fall off. Ooh. That's our first level up. Now we have to play with the Furus. Because it needs to get leveled.
Incoming.
Fracturing wind. Toxic crawlers are some of the worst. Should have put fire on this gun too. Didn't think about it.
I've delivered a life support capsule to the area. Activating it will buy you more time.
Need pay more attention to that. It will come back to bite me. Some of the enemies, it's really easy to make them go squish. Some of them are very stubborn. Yeah, yeah. You know what? If y'all want to just keep following me back and forth on this, I mean, it works. Because I can do my reloads while I'm running.
Get ready for a capsule.
Can't believe that keeps working. I don't feel like it's as effective, but it, you know. I guess
Another
it's all
life support
relative.
capsule is now available.
Go. Oh, no! Am I out of secondary ammo? I am. Rude. Now we just have to wait for us to pick up secondary ammo. Theoretically, someone will drop some. Rude fire. I always find it funny that they are so affected by fire and are afraid of fire, but they have fire eczema. Well, I guess they're named correctly because they're called volatile eczema for the infested, I believe. Okay, good. A few rotations. Got us some secondary ammo back. And back to using the Furus. Go. No, inherently fighting bigger enemies does not automatically guarantee you more affinity. So, take that notion out of your head. Not inherently. Let me rephrase that. Because a lot of it's based on use. Come on.
Our operative is
Cool.
making progress.
We can leave.
This will help our cause. When you need it, extraction is ready.
Go ahead and pop this before we go.
Life support activated.
Ooh. Cephalon fragment. Where are you? You're in the room. Definitely need to get that taken care of soon. This crew is complete. Ow! Rude. Corporate ships are kind of dicks. Because if the cameras lock onto you, there's equal chance they're just going to block the door as to turn on the automated sentries. So. Dicks.
delivered another life support capsule. Mission complete. Excellent work, Tenno.
Okay. Did that complete Mercury? Or not Mercury, Venus. Yeah. Yeah, it did. Okay. Which means... Yep, we have corpus assassination with energy drain on Venus, and we have crossfire infestation on Mercury with no shields. It's doable. It's annoying, but it's... Oh, wait. Hang on. Before we do that, I'm going to go take the Fragor off. Because we are no longer required to keep it. Or rather, to wield it. Let's grab... Heat Sword. Don't mind if we do. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, more fire on Heat Sword with heavy trauma. Really not what I was going to expect. Ooh. Is that the only one we got? Probably. That's disappointing. So that's going to cost us... Yeah, well. We'll make it work. Could also just bolt Molten Impact on for even more fire, but nah, we're good. Boop, 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 ba-doop. Nope, not swap. Not even upgrade. Colors. There we go. We're still kind of working on color palettes and whatnot, so figuring it out. Let's go ahead and do this no shield mode. It's just an exterminate. And the levels are a little bit higher than the normal one, but it also...
I'm detecting infested biosignatures all over the place. You know what to do.
Yep, I do. Using this sword is going to go a little faster. Also, it's nightmare mode, so I'm not going to play around nearly as much as I would normally with, like, collecting all the loot. Especially with the no shield mode.
A lot of infestation activity. Let's clean it up.
Okay. So we've got another Cephalon fragment. All good of us. 5 remaining. You are awful. I hate you. Now, upside. They don't have shields either. Not the infested did. But if you see a no shield mode on something like, oh, I don't know, Ropal Lowlist, who has an entire phase dedicated to breaking the shields, that fight got a whole lot simpler, right? Mindlessly hack away. So when it says something like crossfire, it means there's going to be multiple enemy groups fighting each other. In this case, it is the infested and the Grineer. Killing either side will count towards your total, and in fact, just letting them kill each other also counts. sometimes if you see a particularly nasty thing, letting the other guys deal with it is not a bad option. There we go. These are a little secondary. At least a little bit. You suck. So do you. Some enemies we just put down. Juggernaut.
A juggernaut nearby.
Alright.
It will only attack
That sucks
when it
for us.
senses high concentrations
It'll be
of
okay.
infested blood. Slow the fight if you want it to go away.
So juggernauts are a problem because they are big, because they are bad. Apparently I made him mad. Well, if you take into account the fact that I'm not the only thing killing them.
The juggernaut. I think you made it angry. Good
You
work.
think? I can never tell if she's actually saying good work or if she is sarcastically saying good work. The problem is in a crossfire, it's not just me who's doing the killing, and as such, it is not just me who is adding to the body count. So there is... oh, there he is. Yeah, there's a very real chance... that's not good either. That in a crossfire, if you get a juggernaut, you didn't do it. Juggernauts, you need to... nope, That's not good. That much toxin sucks. You have to basically wait for it to open its mouth.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Trying to get more health orbs to drop, but apparently that's not happening. Seriously. Caught on a wedge. There we go. Like, up there. It's still counting up the eliminate targets. It does not have to be me that kills them. Is it better if it's me, in my opinion? Yes. That's rude. Time to play around. Okay.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Was it the one I just killed, Mom? Nope. Apparently it was not. No! No, 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 no. Please, not again.
Door's
Okay,
broken.
cool.
Well done. Now get to extraction.
Now, we can just leave, and they will fight amongst themselves. There we go.
Another job well executed.
So we also get a special type of mod. You get one of these 2-point mods, where it gives you like an element, or in this case puncture, and another bonus. Alright. Let's see what else we can put on our blade. Nightmare missions are no joke. Could just put more Molten Impact. Could put Reach. Reach could be funny. Pressure Point's usually a good one. Okay. Now, weapons and things take about 12 hours to go through a build process. So we're not going to see any of those today.
Welcome. You.
Ropey. And nightmares. Okay. It's against the jackal. Let's go ahead and just run this one open. That way if we do get help, great. If we don't, I'm not upset about it. Alright. So that's Neja.
Still mobile despite the damage, but if it comes down hard, it could give you an opening.
Alright, so we're going to go...
Stay ahead of it. Massive flex plates on the torso, but appendages could be a weakness.
not go too fast, because that's actually my problem there.
Use your Parazon.
Hey! Now he's gonna move. We're gonna follow. Not stand on that. Okay, go back the other way.
Watch your angles, Tenno. They're running out of cover.
Yeah, we are. I'm gonna stay well away from any of the things that could kill us. Ah! I love being a baby in this level. It's fine. Safer for me over here like this. Aw, thank you, Neja. Rod. And then once more, back the other way. That always hurts. Ow, ow, ow. Okay, cool. I'll be fine.
Well done, Tenno.
Ta-da!
You have sent a clear message to the
Ooh,
corpus today.
Salta
Their war
blueprint.
profiteering will not go unpunished.
Looks like we're actually at a good day.
Watch for increased attack speed.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
I think I was definitely the baby on that one.
You want to hit those high notes. You gotta mean
Ooh,
it.
Rhino Neuroptics. Also, we
Target
picked
down.
up Ice Storm,
Assassination contract complete.
which is a
Great work,
cold
Tenno.
one for pistols. Yeah, mostly for that one I was just holding up. Alright. And now we... Yeah, look. I'm the baby. I was a 4 with 22s. Appreciate the help. All the loves. Don't have it yet. I do not have spoilers. We are not to that point in the story, my dude.
Nora sleeps better knowing her dreamers are out there.
We're so
Ta-ta,
small.
lovelies.
Alright, what do we got for invasion missions up? Forgot to check the out. Oh no, I did check that earlier. Right, it's just forward. Maybe I... Is that all that's up? Oh, alright. Alright, so we finished Venus. Got this branch here on Earth to do. The other good news is that this is getting us up in our MR. It is making certain things more available to us. Which means we're going to be closer to being ready to do the Deimos stuff that we were working on and then got our butt kicked.
This area is rich with subterranean artifacts. I will help you recover them. Proceed to the marked dig site.
Alright, so we're looking for a very particular enemy right now. We're looking for an energy carrier. There's one. Because we want to steal that. This is an ABC situation of always be carrying.
Excavator is ready to go. Use fuel cells to keep it powered while protecting it from enemy fire.
Still running secondary weapons for the most part, and obviously our spiffy new heat sword. That's what we need to level. Okay, I see another guy over there. Give! You are rude and trying to break my toys.
An artifact has been located. Proceed to the dig site.
Where are you? There you are. Get away from the toys.
Look for power carrier foes. Strike them down.
Give me
and
that.
bring their cells back to the excavators.
Rude.
Excavator is fully powered. Additional fuel cells
Okay.
will be used to restore its shield.
Now we want to try to stay away from it for the most part, unless it gets into a desperate situation. Like that. Because if we're too close, it will just take what we have on us,
Dig complete.
even if it doesn't
Your
need
hard
to.
work has just
Alright.
been rewarded.
But we only need to do the one.
When you need it. Extraction.
Thankfully. For some missions, they make you do a lot more than that. And it's real annoying. Don't get me wrong, going in and getting the extra cryotic, really good idea. I don't wanna right now. Just gonna hit you with my sword repeatedly. How about that? Right? Even when you do need cryo, when the mission is small and you have to do 5, it's insane. Especially when you finish whatever it is on, like, the first 2 rounds. Hail Hydrate from the Boggin. Valid. I probably do need to do that. Boop. Today's flavor is blue raspberry. Body armor. I'm not sponsored, but if you know a guy, give me a call. Look, I have liquid. It's just not hydrating. It's caffeinating. That's a whole different thing. Oh, BKB. Back to Earth. We've got Koba, which is a defense, and Cervantes. That's fair. Usually even when it's H2O, it's still flavored because I like to use Mio. And right now it's a berry pomegranate flavor because it's amazing. Earth is where your lich is. Yeah. I am still small enough that I have no liches. Not on this account. I have defeated all of the liches on the main account.
The enemy is at our doorstep. You must defend our equipment until reinforcements arrive.
Oh, defenses are gonna drag. I'm not on Nova. For those that wonder, I use Nova a lot to do normal defenses to make them go fast. Because it speeds up the enemies so that they all rush to the center at a much more energetic pace. Hi. Somebody get stuck back here again? No. He was just the last out of the pod. Alright. I have 1 weapon left to get from Sisters of Parvos, and by that I mean glass. Then I can put all my focus on the new liches that are coming out next month. I'm very excited and horrified. Also, Boggin, look, I have a balefire knife. Can't tell me that's not what that is. To be fair, it's actually just the heat sword, and I put a green energy color on it. See? Come on. You bad eaters can come up here. I will put you out of my misery. New plan, balefire everything. There are a lot of really good greens for it, even if you're just on the base palette. Wave 3 out of 5. Thankfully, it's a baby defense. I only have to do 5 rounds, and it goes fairly reasonably. So I could do the experience from the beginning again. There's been so much has changed since I did this the first time through. And I don't have a lot of those old videos because they were on a computer that had memory issues and died and never got saved. So, for everybody that has wanted to experience the game or has questions about the lore, I figured I'd just play through it again. But I can only really do that with the full experience on a new account. I still have my other account, and I still play on the other account on Mondays. But this is what you can expect if you hop into Warframe now. I see you. He thought he was gonna sneak in. Oh well. Those crawlers are the worst. Come get him before he's a bigger problem. There we go. Somebody got lost. He did. He absolutely got lost there. Ta-da?
Reinforcements available.
Ta-da!
Do you choose to leave now or continue fighting?
We're done here. The extraction team will
The
take
other thing
over
is that
from
when
here.
I first
Time to
started my
evacuate.
very first account, I basically got carried a lot through the early stages. So I didn't get to experience the, how do I do this? How do I figure out how to do this? What does this look like from a baby standpoint? I got to figure it out by, let's see what happens with somebody big running in front of me. Which was fine at the time and was a great experience if you have that available to you, but not everybody does. But it also means that I got to some of the missions later on in the game and went, I don't have any idea how to do this for myself. I had to take so much time, not just because I hadn't done the fight in ages, but because the last times I'd done it was with somebody who was like, oh, I got this, I'll take care of it, rather than letting me experience how to do the fight in its entirety. And that sucks. So we'll do a syndicate exterminate, because we can. And if you have friends that do that, remind them that you need to learn the fight as well. If you are a friend, remember your friends need to learn to fight as well.
There is a large platoon
Y'all,
of Grenier
stay there.
Marines stationed here. Leave no one standing.
I don't like having them follow me around
Your
because I
calculated
feel
survival probability is encouraging.
obligated to take care of them, and I don't want to. Ooh, I get tan sculpture. Thank you. Go. Sorry, puppers. You guys are gonna try to eat my face, which means you gotta go. I told you to stay put. I don't know why you followed me. Supposed to keep shooting things, it's fine. Now, there is loot here somewhere. There it is. That is one of the items that I was hoping we would find. Oh look, there's another friggin' fighter frame. That is Ropalolis. That is exactly the fight that I was just talking about. And unfortunately, I am not particularly close to getting to that fight right now, or I would show you. Step 1, get to boss. Step 2, kick boss a couple of times until it takes flight. Step 3, get the boss to hit one of the 3 bug zappers with his beam. Usually you fly, stand in front of it long enough for him to start charging up and then hide behind it, and that works. 3, you then need to use your spoiler mode powers to break his shield. 4, you have to get above him and hop on his back with a Parazon. And you can do that in a couple of different ways. I like to do it with Titania because I'm cheaty and I do that with Titania. And then you pilot him into a bug zapper. Then you have a fight mode in the center. Yeah, that's what I thought we'd find here. Then you have a fight mode in the center and have to wash, rinse, and repeat. 2 more times. Usually the best way... Oh no, it's you don't get to use Arcwing there. That is a surface level. Okay, you either have to wait for him to get close enough that you can, like, bullet jump on top of him. Yeah. You can bullet jump on top of him. I fly with Titania because that's her special 4. Is she has a fly mode.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching. You're still in the clear. No detection from enemy sensors.
No detection because everybody's dead. Yeah, you don't get to do Arcwing. Yeah, you pilot him. You basically jump on his back, grab a hold of the horns, and go this way. Gee up. Boop, 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 doop. Yeah, you throw that grenade where I used to be. There's something underneath me. Still underneath us. There it is. I was right. That's number 5. Rude. Yep. You have a good one, Eladak. Hopefully it's almost over. I said hopefully. I know better than to say anything specific. You poor, poor thing. Reminder, if you don't like what shoulder you're looking over for your frame, hit the H button. It will switch sides. It is very disorienting if you do it in the middle of combat, by the way. It sucks. That's 6. Oh, did you not know that you can switch sides? Okay, so like right now, I'm looking over my right shoulder. Now I'm over my left. Look, there's another one. 6. Or 7. Yeah. It's very disorienting when you accidentally do it. Oh, cool. There are no more cephalon fragments for us on Earth. I will show you why. We did not do any scans today on Earth, right? This is where a cephalon fragment would be if we needed to scan one. By the way, if you're trying to mark something like a cephalon fragment so other people in your group can find it, you want to hit the G button while pointing at it. That is also part of why we're doing this stream, because sometimes people don't tell you how to do the thing. And it doesn't come up in the tutorial. I saw you. Where are you? Are you stuck in the wall, or are you back? I think there's a dude stuck in the wall. Nope, there he is. He was trying to hide. Being rude about it and stuff.
Broken their ranks and they are on the run. Another successful mission. Find extraction.
I'm sorry, do you think I was done with y'all? No. Let's be real, that's not the worst witchcraft you've seen me do. Come here. I don't know who came up with the idea of keeping Cooperdons as pets. They're real unhappy about it. They don't like you. Rather, Kubro, not Cooperdon. Cooperdons are on Venus only. They are a different kind of critter. And there's number 8. That's why we always come back and check this area. Bullet jump in glide.
Excellent work, Tenno.
So we do have an Ayatan sculpture, which is always good. Because I'm sure in one of the weeks coming up here, they're going to be like, hey, fully slot an Ayatan sculpture for a Nightwave. Scavenge. So this is a beast mod, so it only works on your animal companions or your bio pets. It gives you a 15% chance base to pry open a locked locker. That percentage goes up as you upgrade the mod. I hate these, but okay, we'll give it a go. Arkwing and I do not generally play around a lot because I have problems with not having a horizon. So I don't play a lot of flight games or space flying games.
Satellites in the vicinity contain important surveillance data. Defend them while I extract that data.
So we're gonna get close, activate it,
This is it. Defend the satellite
and then kill
while
everything.
I extract what we need.
Thankfully, they're still pretty far up. There we go. You're not coming. I'm not shooting right now because I don't wanna. There we go. However, some of them are now
Still
close enough
working
to
on
shoot.
it. Continue to defend.
"30 seconds. We're mostly looking at the ones that are already red. Or not, because, you know.
I have the data. Move on to the next target. The surveillance data is heavily encrypted. It will take time to extract. Do not let the enemy destroy the satellite before I have what we need.
I will do my best, Space Mom. Ooh, mod. Oh, that's such a good one. That particular mod extends your, basically your pickup range for a bunch of the stuff that's flying out around all the loots, but also ups your melee range. So if I want to go on a melee spree, I can, and it will just take me to
Still
them
working on it.
if we're
Continue to
close
defend.
enough. Yeah. These missions and I do not generally get along. Yeah, y'all can go away now. Not close enough
I
to
got
attack
what
that
they
way.
need. Find the next satellite.
Cool, moving on. Whoop.
Defend this satellite.
Okay. Come on. Rude. Still rude. Yeah, hate that. Fine.
Still working on it. Continue to defend.
I'm gonna make it work. Like, I never had to do these missions by myself, so I didn't develop a lot of the really good habits for it until much later on when I had more powerful weapons, which is actually super detrimental, in my opinion.
Mission accomplished.
cool.
Proceed to your
Getting
landing
out.
craft.
Gone.
Another job well executed.
Ooh, Zodiac Shred, though. That's another good one. It's just 15% slash on your arc gun. But, no, Extend is probably one of the best ones for it. Alright. What we got? Earth. Yeah, those always mess with my head and make my head feel a little bit... Oh, I don't wanna... I don't wanna right now. He irritates me. We're just gonna go do the spy instead. You know it's bad when I'm willing to go do a spy on Excalibur rather than do that mission. I just don't wanna right now.
Your mission is to break into enemy data vaults and
Alright.
steal any intelligence files you find.
So we're still on secondary and melee, but spy, which means we also want to get all the loots. And kill all the people. No touchy. Cool.
Be on the lookout for increased security measures.
I'm sure
Enemy
there will
would
be
rather
increased
destroy
security
their data
measures.
than let it get into our hands.
Sucks for them, then. Okay. Let's go hunt down some data and hijack it. Oh, I'm sorry. Did you think you were safe hiding back there? No. Well. Just a little bit of a, apparently, like, Assassin's Creed moment there. I was never here. Doop.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit
Aha.
approaching.
Fair. Things to watch out for on Mars. There are sand skates that are below the sand and will try to eat you. Kind of a hassle when you're lower level because they're hard to hit. There he is. Womp womp. Sucks, nerd. I think I just actually saw one. Excuse you. Rude. Who? Now I try to put them down nicely, but man, they just don't. They don't like playing well with others. Please excuse me, because as much as I would love to let you just keep swarming dudes, I kind of need you to stop it. Oop, I saw you jump up there. Gun is getting there. It's a secondary, so they're kind of a pain. Or I could just do Databun. Yeah, I guess. Womp womp. Take all of this. They're not using it. Come on. Thank you. If you're wondering why I'm going after lockers so consistently, it's because it is the most frequent place where I find just bulks of affinity sitting, and that's nice. Because we need it.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
And there goes a chest, deciding to prove me wrong. Rude. Sorry, had to reload in the middle of it. Alright, back to A. Let's go through and see what we've got.
The target console is nearby. If you trigger the alarms now, the enemy
Okay.
will start destroying data.
So this is one we've seen previously, just recently in fact. Oh, I just set that off.
Alarms. Data destruction is imminent. You need
Okay,
to
so
hurry.
we're not going to play around. There we go. Now in. Got it.
You got it. The data is still intact.
Please stop. I don't tend to use ciphers because there are some missions, some of the higher level missions, that you can't use them on. Okay, I see that there's a cephalon fragment in this level, but I can't get to it right now. That's fine. That was a mistake I shouldn't have made, but I did, so, you know, we move on. Hi, guys. Oh, I don't have energy. Anybody want to fix that for me? No? Of course not. Greedy buggers. Shouldn't have made the mistake. Did. Oops. Oopsie poopsie. Saw you, don't worry. Like in almost every other game I play, we go down the hallways that are very obviously not marked for our treasure. Banshee's fun. She takes a little getting used to.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
Is this the way out? I would be surprised, but... There's that cephalon fragment we wanted. Sentinels. Hi, Jade Xmas. You could die. Oh, yep. So we accidentally found the exit. Which means that room where we've got both of the A, B, and C is not a... I just don't use them. I have auto breach on occasion, but it's not a guarantee.
You're nearing the console.
Now, there's nothing
Trigger the
wrong
alarms
if you
now, and
choose
they
to
will start
use
destroying
auto
the
reach.
data.
Or not auto reach, but ciphers. Except for when you get to the missions where you can't. That's fair. I don't even bother with the helmet ability, honestly, though. Okay, so we're gonna come over here. Okay, there is an art trap on there today. Only reason I'm jumping on this side is so I can shoot this bar. And then we're gonna go through the roof. If I can make my jump. Thanks, game. Wow. Apparently, I don't want to make the jump today. There we go. And then we just fall through the roof. Momo.
Data extracted.
Also, at this point in the game, I definitely don't have that on this account. This is a MR4 account. And I just did 4 today. Okay, so there is nothing really that we need from this particular mission. So I'm not going to waste my time. It's not like when we were doing the Syndicate one where we wanted to look for all of the little bits and bobs.
We're nearing the console. Trigger the alarms
Alright,
now,
what do we got?
and they
Oh,
will
it's this
start
one. Okay.
destroying the data.
Easiest way to get through. Higher levels, there will be a laser grid there. Going down. Ta-da.
Excellent work.
And then,
Extraction with no
I'll just stab him.
We have everything we came for. Get to extraction.
Right now I also have a mod on my Parazon that opens lockers anytime I do a hack within a specific radius. It's very fun and very profitable. I do recommend. Boo, boo, boo. I'm sorry. Did you think I was gonna stand there and let you kill me? No, Cupcake. Please. We leave.
Another job well executed.
Boop, boop, boo. Cool. That got us almost 24 on the Furus and 16 on the sword. So we're getting there. Secondary weapons I find are some of the hardest things to level. Only because they're not as efficient as other weapons. Okay. So Phobos Junction. Okay, so we just have to do Meru. Just fine. Syndicate Rescue. Ceres Junction, we have to do Heart of Deimos. That's the one that we have to do Deimos for. R is a capture. Very straightforward. Get up and move, I guess. That's fair. We've been sitting for several hours. So, I do recommend getting up and doing a stretch if you have the chance. One of these days I'll get my shoulder fixed and I'll go back to doing, you know, yoga stuff for that, but right now that would hurt too much. Alright, let's run over and do this rescue. Clear this node. Especially because we can get it at a much lower level.
Your calculated survival probability is
Oh, right.
encouraging.
Here, you two.
Good luck.
Come back here.
Our intel suggests
Stay
that a person of interest is in
put.
the vicinity. Search for the hostage and bring them home.
Now, we're probably not going to get all of the medallions on this level because I don't know if you've been here before, but it's really annoying trying to hunt for medallions when you're also trying to protect
Find the captive as soon as you can.
the
We
people.
don't have much time.
We have as much time as it takes us to get there, Mom. Let's be real.
You're still in the clear. No detection.
This
from
room
enemy
sucks
sensors.
if you actually try to do all the jumpies. It's annoying. It's doable. It's annoying. Just take the ramp. Am I gonna go down there because there's a chance that there's a medallion? Yes. Yes, I am. Can I also just choose to take the ramp back up? Yes. Yes, I can. I also didn't have to go all the way down, so. Alright. Nope, that door doesn't open. You can tell because there are no lights.
Stay
Oh,
focused.
you're up.
There's a heavy unit.
I don't know why I thought they were down. Who in... Rude of them. Hi. Y'all can stop. Whee. Do I need to kill everybody? No. Is it happening because we're also looking for all the medallions? Yeah. And because we need the affinity. Won't. Nope, no door open. Rude. I hope you like doing that at nobody. Yay! Yeah. Nope, you can stop that right now. Did not need one, did not want none. Did not have none. There we go. Well, So far, none of the places that we normally see them. Yeah, I'm not gonna stand in that. Boop. You and that shield, dude. Seriously? Whatever. Oop. And that is how we clear a room, folks. Nothing. Rude. Yeah, you stop touching the computer, please. Thank you.
Stay focused. There's a heavy unit approaching.
What do we got? There's one, finally. There it is. He wasn't really approaching as much, hanging out in that room waiting to see if I was going to come find him. So, you know. I think Mom and I have different definitions of what approaching means. Why? Who told you you could be on the computer? Yep. Here's another one. Whee. Ooh, shiny. Go. This is one of the tile sets you better get used to seeing when you're going after your liches. What's over here? Joink. Numero tres. He has a shotgun. That's cute. He got turned to ice. That's also cute.
There's a heavy unit approaching.
Go. Occasionally they launch themselves off the edge and there's nothing I can do about it. Not ready to go that way yet, but you know, that dude's gonna try to call for help. Not there yet. Still gotta clear this. Nothing. Boo. Where'd Oh, it's that one. Haha. Grenadier talk is so weird. It's also weird that some of the Grenadier can speak perfectly. I guess they haven't been Xeroxed that many times.
You are approaching the holding area. Careful. If the wardens detect you, they will surely initiate the execution sequence.
So we're going to go this way. Then we're going to go this way. And we're going to go hopefully in there. Come on. Rude. Come on. What the heck?
The hostage is
Ah.
almost out of time. Hurry. We've reached the prison. Find our prisoner in one of these cells.
Got it.
Subject found. You need to bring the captive to safety. Protect them at all costs.
What I heard you say was run like the wolves are after you. Bugger. Where are you? This is why you're not getting a gun, by the way. Because you'll stand there and do something profoundly stupid. And I am not going to let you do that. If you get far enough ahead, the hostage jumps to you, so running
Mission
forward
complete.
is usually
The
your best
captive has
option.
been liberated. You will be rewarded for this, Tenno.
Whoop. Well, that brings us up to what is normally the end of the stream on Saturdays. I will be back on Monday with the late stage end game type of stuff on the main account. To be fair, we're mostly doing 1999 stuff, but I do intend to get back into doing like sorties and working on the Archon hunts and figuring out how Netracells work. So that'll be fun. We're still working on Marvel Midnight Suns for the RPG stream, so make sure you tune in to those on Wednesdays and Fridays. If you like what you saw, hit the follow button. It's free, but shows you support the channel. If you want to support the channel more directly and keep me in the chair for longer, hit the subscribe button. If you have an Amazon Prime account linked to your Twitch account, you get a free subscription every month. You just have to manually go in and use it. They're hoping you'll forget about it so they don't have to pay it out. If you want to support me but don't want to give Twitch your money for whatever reason that might be, there's a panel down below the screen for ko-fi.com/gleamdemon, and you can support me over there. Otherwise, if you're looking to go back into some of these to see any of the lore stuff that we've already done, you can hop on over to YouTube and check out the videos over there. All right, my dears, I hope that you have a great weekend. I have D&D tomorrow. I'm very excited. But if you go out and about, make sure you are cautious. Make sure you are safe. But above all else, be kind to each other. The only way we make it through this is together. I'll see you folks on Monday. Bye.